season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we see a squad from the Big 12, a crew looking to make a statement, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The long summer is finally over, and we're about to start the season. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Clemson's offense will start this game off with the football. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
Yeah, and let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and fires complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. It's Overton. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Leaves it with the back. Turns it on in midfield. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. Dude, he's already picked up 46 yards rushing already. What a way to start this new season. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's James. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. There's the pressure. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Tigers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
All right, good news, the game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Still on his feet. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He'll pull it down and run. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line, it's Overton. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a...
Intercepted! A first half turnover can swing momentum. Bringing it back. He's at the 20. Running through contact. He's in for the touchdown. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He breaks a tackle. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll give it to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. Complete with conviction on the crosser. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Got it in the middle. It's Cameron. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to the ground. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
And to get rid of it quickly. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Fights off a defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Slings it downfield. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break.
42, Spider. 4.
The give out of the gun. He's now up to 58 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They go to the draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on 3rd down. Quick completion on the out route. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Knox. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Hayward. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Vincent. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Cameron. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been out.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Let's take a second and talk about Clemson. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team is there he goes! Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Clemson is quick to the line. He'll keep it himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Clemson will send the punt team out. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wants to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. The offense changing the play. To the air on second down. Right on the money. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hayward. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Second down coming up. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop. They showed a lot of confidence with that 59-yard attempt, but the flip side is the offense has it around the 42. And some room to work.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got 69 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Overton. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run the sneak for it.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's loose. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Knocked down behind the line for the second straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Throws to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Catches it at the 30. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Got the quick pass. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop.
Ready up. Slab.
Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Going to swing it on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds a soft spot in the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Shotgun snap on third down. Makes the catch. It's Black. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This is going to be a tough field goal try, 55 yards and from the left hash. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. Time to see how things play out the rest of the way as we send it back to our guys in Death Valley.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive, great talent on the field,